Hi, Shannon O'Flaherty. Part of the process of removing our invisibility cloak that so many of us are hiding underneath is by identifying how this invisibility belief shows up in our life. How is it that you don't feel seen, don't feel heard, don't feel received, appreciated, respected? How does it show up for you? Because we're all different creatures, and so it's going to show up differently for all of us. But one of the aspects, and there's so many, this is such a great big umbrella subject, but I really love it because there is so much involved in this. So it's important to unpick it a bit. So you got to look for the gaps in your life. Like, how are things not working for you? So with the invisibility complex, it can fall into the please others things where I would immediately put everybody else's needs ahead of my own. And sometimes I wasn't even on my own list. So I wasn't taking care of myself. So everybody else's needs and desires were more important than my own. So that's how we become invisible, and we keep ourselves invisible by giving to others so much. But others also didn't know what my needs and desires were because I wasn't expressing them to others. I wasn't sharing what I needed because I wasn't speaking up, because I didn't feel heard. And so I substantiated this by the behavior. It's all wrapped up together. Our subconscious thoughts and beliefs affect our kind of subconscious behavior. So once we can identify like where we're missing, how the invisibility is showing up in our lives, how do we respond with ourselves? How do we respond with others? What are we projecting onto others? What are we taking personally when we don't need to? And how does it affect us in the whole world? We might believe that others don't care about me, or that others are selfish, or that perhaps it's dangerous to be seen, or that the world isn't interested in what we have to offer. So invisibility can really hit you in many different ways. So you got to ask yourself, just in this one thing, are you setting up a structure so that your needs and desires can be known, can be received by others, so that you're not leaving yourself out of the package by not communicating? So oftentimes we love to blame everything on everybody else. That's so much easier, but life is a dance. Our relationships are a dance. And so you have to take responsibility for your part in that dance. What are you doing to keep that blocking energy going, to enable you to stay invisible? Wouldn't it be great to be able to create relationships where your needs and desires and the needs and desires of everybody else were present, so that even if they are appearing contrary or contrasting, or you don't feel that you're compatible, but that you could have that kind of relationship with communication so that everybody could be heard, everybody could be seen, everybody's opinion could be received without it having to cause conflict. So when we're stepping fully into our power of who we are and allowing ourselves in all of our awesomeness and shining light to be seen, that's what we're contributing. We're contributing all of ourselves and making ourselves transparent instead of hiding behind this cloak that isn't serving us in any way. And there's so much more to this belief about invisibility. And it encompasses, like I said earlier, a huge set of beliefs. And I'm going to be going through all of them and unpicking them in my 9-month program coming up. So if this interests you and you really want to discover the deeper subconscious blocks that are holding you back from feeling seen, feeling heard, speaking your truth, feeling like you have more confidence, and preventing you from realizing that really you have a choice in absolutely everything you do. And so by identifying all of these beliefs and picking them apart and healing them, then you can finally stop giving up your power to everyone else and start to live your authentic life and truth and be received in everything you say and feel safe and confident to do that. So if that sounds like that's appealing to you, please private message me and get in touch. And let's have a conversation about how we could work together. I love you all so much, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye for now.